What's up, everybody? Monkey Demon 109 here, and this is Assassin's Creed Revelation. So as you can see, this is a pretty early game. I'm only level 26 in here, and we're going to be playing Deathmatch today on Galata using Jumpsuit. So, right, I'm making this, or I'm uploading this for a few reasons. One of them is just seeing how many mistakes I made, and it is quite a lot, I assure you. So first off, I do see that the knight is my pursuer, so I'm going to hide in this crowd here for a couple reasons. One, I'm in plain sight, so I know that the knight can see me. So I'm going to basically wait here until he makes his move, comes down here, and I can get an easy stun. Second, I don't know where the courtesan is, who's my target. Now, you might see her on the top going into that hallway, but that's not her because my line of sight indicator is still up. So the knight comes out of his hay bale. I go for the mute, almost punch him in the face, but the Sentinel kills him. Courtesan kills the Sentinel, and I kill the courtesan. So in terms of who got the best deal of that, I definitely did. Why? Because I'm alive. But most people, or more people, are joining now, and the only reason why that was especially good is because there's only 4 people in the game at that time. So now I have the knight. I'm going to go try to find him, and here he is. Quick note, if you are on this railing, even if you're walking, you're in high profile. So pursuers and targets are going to know who you are. And I mean, NPCs don't get on railings and stuff like that. So I see the Sentinel over here, so I'm going to smoke him out when he gets close, and then I'm going to punch him in the face. So now that the punching is out of the way, here comes the knight, and he's going to run down these stairs right into my waiting arms. I don't get a silent on him, but I do get a variety because somehow this was a chain. I feel like this was too long to be a chain. I don't know what it would be. I could imagine 7 seconds. I could see that because they do have other challenges where you stun 2 pursuers within 7 seconds. I do feel like that's a little bit long. It doesn't feel like a chain when I punch the Sentinel and then a while later I kill somebody. I mean, and I still get the chain. It doesn't seem, to me, it doesn't seem, you know, legit. But anyway, the courtesan is over here because she probably knows I'm going after her. So I'm going to flank her. And flanking her by getting on a higher elevation than she is, this helps me out because now she can't get a contested kill. So check to see if the knight is my pursuer. He's not, but now he's my target, so I'm going to get a really easy silent kill. Could have gone for more on this, but I do have 2 pursuers, so you want to be careful. And I did hear that punching of the face, but the deacon still killed me. I don't understand. Well, I mean, it's lag, but it's still irritating when I hear the sound, but I don't see it visually. Now, we're going to go over my ability set real quick. It's pretty similar to what I've always been using. So I got Mute, Smoke Bomb as my abilities, perks, Blender, and Kill Buffer, and then the kill streak is Kill 7 regular, lost streak is Revelations. And while I was saying that, you might not have noticed my mistake, but I'm going to make it again here. So I see the Guardian right here, and I think that I automatically think he's my target. But look at how close I am, and look at the proximity light. It's not on, which means that he's not my target. So I'm going to give a lure here. But I get Revelations up. So I see that the courtesan is one of my pursuers. She comes out, use up my mute, but then the knight kills her. And then I turn around just in time to see that the deacon was my other pursuer. So I punch him in the face, kill the guardian, and then pretty soon I'm going to do something that I absolutely detest. So the deacon tries to shove me here, and I taunt him. And I just saw that bee over there, so after my taunt I'm going to go up and punch him in the face again. Now, I do have the Sentinel as a target now, and I'm going to pause the video right here. So, looking at this crowd, I mean, I think you should be able to tell who the Sentinel is without doing any sort of trickery, right? He's the one on the left, and that's obvious because, I mean, he's standing in the middle of the group, so everyone's looking natural except for the Sentinel that's in the middle of the group. That looks unnatural, so automatically you would assume that that would be a player, because NPCs, non-player characters, usually won't do something like that. They won't be that obvious. So we're going to continue, And I'm going to try to use the corner trick. I'm going to try to find out who this is by utilizing line of sight. However, it doesn't really work out for me because the Guardian comes up and stabs me through the back. But that's alright. And there are a couple more times where we're going to see the Sentinel and how he chooses to be in groups. I'm amazed that he's in groups like this that often, but that's alright. So I see the courtesan go into the hay bale, so I'm going to try to get close enough to her. She probably sees that I'm her pursuer because I'm in high profile, and you also notice that the Guardian is making weird movement patterns, so that means that he's one of my pursuers. He's going to come up and kill me right now. And it's a good play on his part, just rushing the hay bale that I just jumped into, so I can't really do anything. But, you know, whatever. I mean, it's all good in the hood. And so I made obvious mistakes there. I shouldn't have been on the railing. I should have gone down more smoothly and all that. So you can see the Sentinel in the distance over here. I choose the one on the right because I'm an idiot, and we're going to go through this in a little bit, but the Deacon's also coming up at me. So we're going to pause it right here. So I just muted. And the reason why it shows this frame to pause it at is that you can see this green film on the Deacon. Mainly it's just covering his face right now. This is what happens when you use mute. Any Templars that have a direct, impact on you are going to have this green film. So now moving to this crowd on the left where the Sentinel is, you can also see the one on the far left got muted. He has this green film around. But even without that, you can easily tell who in this crowd is a Sentinel. There's two Sentinels that are facing the same way. One looks natural and one doesn't. The one on the far left obviously doesn't look very natural because he's facing a completely weird direction. Unfortunately, I thought this was all trickery, so we're going to continue with me punching the Deacon in the face. And I just thought this was trickery, so I went for the one that I just thought. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. So I gave him a lure, and he still looks unnatural here too. Like he's facing the wrong way. He's not facing the crowd, so it's really weird. So anyway, so I'm waiting for the Guardian to show himself. He just did. He went behind this pillar. Now he's out. And I'm going to go up and kill him. But unfortunately, the courtesan gets me first for a very good amount of points. But rest assured, I'm going to give her a little payback. So she's coming over here, and she hasn't seen me. So I'm going to hop into this hay bale, really just so that she knows exactly what she did to me. I didn't get a hidden kill. I wasn't in there for long enough. But whatever. So the Corsair, the courtesan's cousin, comes over to revenge for her cousin. And this actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting the Corsair because she hasn't been in this game. She just recently joined at some point. So whatever. So I think that the Guardian might be my pursuer. And because of this, I made some really stupid movements. So I'm going to smoke out the courtesan because I didn't want to contest a kill. But unfortunately, she just gets an easy stun on me because she was at a higher elevation, so the smoke doesn't affect her. But that's alright. So I see the Deacon over here, so I'm going to go over and get a nice kill on him, not contested, but unfortunately the Corsair jumps on me and stabs me through the heart. So there's not very much I could have done with that. I could have seen her earlier and tried to go and stun her, but there's not too much you can do. So alright, so I don't know who my pursuer is, don't know where my target is. I do have line of sight on my target though, so that's a good thing. And here the Thespian is running around, and the thing about this that irritates me is that the little like LT quick lock thing did not trigger, even though it's a courtesan disguised, but I mean, to me, that LT should have popped up at some point because she was in high profile. But this is early in the game's life. So, I'm going to go after the Guardian. But first, we're going to look at the Sentinel and his placement in the crowd again. So, he's on the left, in the left part of the crowd. And even with me not saying who I think it is, again should be pretty obvious. He is the second from the left. And the reason is that he's on the same like side as the rest of the Sentinels within that little group. He's not facing them. He's facing away from them. He's giving them the cold shoulder again. The Sentinel is rude. He doesn't like talking. He likes to be by himself when he's in a crowd. You know, when you're hanging out with your friends, you should be talking, you know, at the very least. But the Sentinel is over here. His back is facing me. Everyone, all the other Sentinels are, their fronts are facing me. But, you know, he just doesn't look natural. So it should be obvious that that's the one. But anyway, we're not really concerned with the Sentinel right now. We're concerned with the Guardian. So we're going to be continuing here. And we see the Guardian. And so we're going to go and try to get a nice incognito. Unfortunately, we don't. We get a contested kill. But I do get to poach the courtesan, so that's good. Sentinel comes up, so I get to punch him in the face for not being able to blend very well. And there I taunt, which actually irritates me a little bit right now. And I taunted because of that little challenge thing, but I haven't taunted very much since, because I don't like taunting. So yeah, I would just recommend don't do it. And then I taunt again because I'm an idiot. Oh man, that just irritates me so much. So the Guardian's coming over again. He's running over. I should have probably gotten into blend group, but I'm going to go after him. And once again, I should have gotten into blend group on my right, but I go after for a silent kill. Nothing special about it. And then I get into this group. I have two pursuers. Don't know where they are. And I see that the knight is coming around, so I think he might be a pursuer. He's not. And now I have a target, but I still don't know who my pursuer is. Think that the deacon might have been, but he wasn't either. Now I see that that Corsair is, but it's actually not. So she used bodyguard very well. So bodyguard stunned somebody, and then she was free to kill me. So I actually thought, what I thought happened is that the Corsair stunned somebody and then used disguise. But I was thoroughly disappointed, as you could see. So good play on their part. So anyway, so I'm coming over here and I see the courtesan kill somebody down there, so I'm going to go after her. But I also see all these people coming after me. So I throw a fail smoke bomb and then try to get her. Go into the kill animation, but I don't kill her because her cousin is really protective, you guys. Don't mess with the Corsair. She's super protective. She has to protect her younger cousin. It's just how it goes. So anyway, so I'm just running around trying to get the last kill. Everyone is around here. I don't even know. I could have gotten a kill, but I wasn't quick enough. I wasn't quick on my feet. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't working it. But still yet, I won the game. If the Corsair was actually in there for the full time, she probably would have beaten me. But too bad for you. So that was the match. Hopefully I said stuff in a, you know, in a logical manner. I don't even know. I mean, it might have been all just gibberish. But thanks for visiting, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.